All right, everyone, here we go. This is all signs reading. Doesn't matter what your sign is. A straight up energy reading. Full moon. Full moon in Sagittarius. What the kids call a strawberry moon, if you care. All right? I mean, whatever you want to do. What does it mean? Well, I got a pre-shuffle here, but in a nutshell, for you, it is on the DF side of the soulmate cycle, it is realization of a long-held goal. Some sort of personal goal comes to fruition for you during this moon's energy. It might be the entire 6 months of the flow out to its opposite moon, or it could just be the first couple of weeks. It depends. But it is the realization of a personal goal for you. On the incoming energy, on the DM side, it's a change in their belief system in a big way, and that showed up here. All right? That's what it is. That's the strawberry moon. I'll tell you what. Tower crossed by the hangman. What did I say? It's a change in their belief system. It's a change in perspective. It's a total teardown. It's, oh my God. You know, I mean, it's what would happen to all the people that believe that we're the only life in the universe when aliens come down and land. It's that kind of mind-blowing sort of, whoa, it shatters someone's entire belief system. It's toward you in this case. It's not about aliens, but it's toward you, their belief system, right? It affects their life in a big way. It makes them see their life differently. I mean, obviously with a tower, something happens. There's a catalyst for this. I don't know what. Whatever it is, it's pretty big. It's got lightning, right? I mean, so it affects their life. 10 Pentacles. 4 of Cups. It's someone who would rather avoid this. I don't think they can. I think somebody's just going to have to rebuild whether they want to or not. Somebody's attitude, this person, whoever this is, has an attitude problem toward this whole thing. I think they may take the wrong attitude. It's possible. Doesn't matter. It's going to happen. Whatever attitude they take makes no difference. So let's shuffle on the strawberry moon here. Okay? So for you, realization of a personal goal. For the other energy, someone attached to you, it's a complete teardown of their beliefs. Complete teardown. Maybe they believed they had a great marriage and they should have stayed where they stayed. Somebody going to change their mind about it. Somebody changing their mind big time, and it benefits you. Some of your energy is attached to that 4 of Cups. Some of you may not care. I can dig it. I'm with you. Right? Fuck it. So let's just go have a barbecue and some beers. Let somebody have their fucking breakdown. I mean, it is what it is. Let's see where we go. First card out's before the cuts. Why the fuck are we here? So why the fuck are we here? For the strawberry moon. All right. Let's go. I like the sound of that. That sounds like a redhead mooning me. And you all know how I feel about redheads. That's nice. I like that. Strawberry moon. I'm in. All right. Here we go. Let's see where we're at here. Queen of Pentacles. That's why we're here. You know, that reminds, you know, you're attached to that and they're attached to that. Whoever they are. I don't know. Could be a family member, a friend, a runner. I don't fucking know. There's no name tags on the energy. I just laughed when I threw that because it reminds me, I did an energetic weather update. I kept getting that queen. Had that Queen of Pentacles, the girl sitting in the woods with a robe and the sticks in her hair. And you just want to be, I feel like you'd rather just be at a barbecue, having some fun or whatever, sitting in the woods with sticks in your hair. And somebody's just coming to you. They're just coming in. I feel like I gotta see what comes after the cut because I feel like you don't fucking care on some level, and that's fine. You know, we could just stop this whole reading now. Yeah, here we go. Hey, keep walking, buddy. Right, 8 of Cups. Somebody's showing up, but you're in a different place. I'm not saying you can't make up with this person, be good with this person. This is a very powerful soul connection. It's somebody who walked away, no doubt. But there's 8 broken cups to clean up. And I don't think you're in the mood. I think you want to sit in the woods with sticks in your hair. It really does feel like that same Queen of Pentacles, even though it's a different deck. Right? Like that mother deer on that card. She don't feel like giving milk right now. I just want to walk around and be a deer. You know? It's a bit of that. I think you do it anyway. I don't think it doesn't matter. I think this is something. Again, I think this is a separate issue In other words, this moon for the DF side, which is most of you watching, is the realization of a personal goal. I think that's separate from this. And so, you know, you can do what you want. But yeah, as soon as I threw this card, I saw, keep walking, buddy. Right? Keep walking. You know, I can dig it. All right. You're just in different places right now. For you, you're wrapping up, I mean, even by the meaning of the energy, the way I perceive the energy, that one side is getting a personal goal all taken care of. The other side is having their belief system torn down. I mean, these are very different things. You know, you might not be in the mood for that. I could dig it. You know, it's not tied to that Emperor that I did in the 3 card the other day either. That's a separate energy. But I don't know. Let's see. Let's shuffle the deck. It's a general reading. It may or may not resonate with you, but if the title brought you in here where you found Steve Love Tarot, you're here for a reason. Maybe you just want to get a strawberry moon. I don't know. Could just be one thing I say. It doesn't even have to be part of the reading. All right, it is what it is. Maybe from now on, every time a redhead moons you, it's a strawberry moon. I have no idea. If I could start a trend, I'm happy. All right. This reading is timeless. Whenever you find it, you're meant to find it. All right. I'm not a time lord. This energy it's at its most potent the first couple of weeks, but it's a Sagittarius moon. You know, he's the archer, right? He's got that bow and arrow. That fucker carries a while. So keep that in mind. Okay? Could be future influence for you on that personal goal, but I can see it happening sometime in the next 6 months. But for some of you, it'll happen really quick. It depends. I mean, it depends what's going on with the energy around you. You know? All right, let's go. Overall energy of everything that's going to fall on the table. Ace of Pentacles. What's fueling it? A Chariot. Cancer energy. Driving the whole fucking thing. That shouldn't surprise anybody. It's a fiery full moon in a week that's drenched in Cancer energy, with Mercury there and Jupiter there and the soulmate cycle being made of Cancer energy. I mean, it's just somebody coming. I mean, we're going to have to clarify with the witches. I didn't know which one I was going to use, but now I do. 2 of Swords at the bottom. All right, we'll see. What's at the bottom of this one? 6 of Wands. You'd probably rather I clarified with that one, but that's not honest. So we won't. Okay, here we go. I believe the 2 of Swords. I believe you're a bit dumbfounded by this, but it's okay. All right. Right here's the energy around your connection with whoever this is coming at you, whose beliefs are changing. Right here's the 3D energy around this person. IRL, in real life, their life. The energy around them, the people around them. These are the people in the neighborhood, right? Right here's their soul. It bookends your soul connection, so those 2 are read together. Right here's potential final outcome. Look at me, Freudian slipping, right? Look at me like I don't know my own fucking reading. See, Freudian slip. This is the hidden energy message from the universe. It's read with the energy of your connection, but it is also tied to the final outcome. So the final outcome is tied to these 4 cards right here, because this is often read with that. So, wow. We got a whole block of energy here, and then their soul is separate. That speaks volumes. That's your potential final outcome right there. I say potential because I cannot predict free will. Nobody can. I'll clarify everything, throw some universe cards at the end, and you bet your sweet asses we're going to extend this one. Why? Because I just threw the energy of your connection, and it's the moon, and it's a full moon reading, and you think I'm not going to extend that? I could just leave it there. I mean, that guy that watches with his mom, he's probably yelling to his mom right now, "Mom! It's a moon reading, and he just threw the moon around my connection." Right. I think he got a soul connection with a hamster, but either way, he's happy. I'm glad he watches. Okay, whoever that guy is. Right here, the moon. It's the energy around your connection. I don't fucking know what to tell you. Something's about to come to light in your connection. Okay? Something is about to there's no other way to put it. I'm drawn to the trees that are lit up. Something's about to come to light. Something that you didn't have clarity on, or you're going to find something out that you might be afraid of. There's communication coming here, but something's coming to light. We'll see what happens when I clarify that. All right. Remember, it's a full moon. It lights things up. You don't need a flashlight to see it. 3D energies around this person. 2 of Pentacles. Yeah. Somebody who's been holding on to your energy for a while is making a choice here. It's a choice they're forced to make, I think. I don't think they have much. We'll see what happens when we clarify, but I don't think they have much of a choice. I think because of that tower we started with, we don't really control that. I think somebody here sees things differently than they used to. And it's causing a massive transformation in their life. It almost like the tower is the byproduct of this, which seems weird because this is minor arcana, right? It's weaker. Right? All right, their soul is here. It bookends the moon, the sun and the moon. You gotta be, Mom. I'm serious. I mean, that's unreal. Yeah, these two are red together. Something. What did I say? Rewind. Did I say something's about to come to light? Right? And you won't need a flashlight to see it? Yeah, you won't. You guys, whoever this is for you, it's a divine couple. It's one of my favorites, the sun and the moon. It's one of my favorites. This is a nice energy, you guys. All right. So the final outcome is tied with this. Whatever I pull here and here. Interesting. Hidden energy, message from the universe. Well, Six of Wands was at the bottom of that. Here it is. You get it anyway. Six of Wands, and there's another butterfly of transformation. Not surprising. It's tied to that. This, and this are tied together. I think somebody says something you wanted to hear. I don't know what that means. What's the potential final outcome for my viewers, for these guys? Nine of Swords. Yeah. It's a whole lot of anxiety there. Your final outcome, you're not sure what to do with this. I get it. That ties with a lot of the readings I pulled. I pulled a couple of readings the other day that talked about, both of them had a Nine of Swords somewhere with that type of energy where you're not sure what to do with it. I think it was a Five of Wands in one. We'll see what happens. That's interesting. It is communication. It is. I mean, it does. It's somebody. I think you're surprised by, it almost feels like a surprise to me. It's good. It's a good surprise, but this is the kind of energy you'd get at a surprise party. Like when someone walked, but you didn't know about it, right? Someone walks you in and the lights are out, you walk in and they yell, surprise, like that. Except the way the energy flows here, it's not your birthday. So you're confused. You're not really sure what's happening. Should I just go with this? Or do I confess that it's not my birthday? I mean, it's a bit of that. Okay? It's the only way I can describe it, and that's why I went with this, the Two of Swords. You see? I picked that. I said the Six of Wands isn't honest. I did. Rewind. Two of Swords. A lesser reader would have picked the Six of Wands. You know, I see that all the time. I see both energies are always present. Both of them are always flowing. People love to lean toward that positive energy. It's tricky. You got to be careful. Start skewing things. That's how a lot of people end up alcoholics and drinking themselves to death and drugs and stuff because life didn't go the way they thought it would because they were overly flowy with the positive side. You get yourself in all kinds of trouble. Stay neutral. All right? Be like water. Water takes the shape of whatever it's poured into. And follow your gut. You know? All right, here we go. This is nice. This is good. But again, I don't think you know what to do with it. Let's pull on the moon. Let's go. Hey, take it for what it's worth. I'm just showing you. You know, some people might have asked, well, why do you go with the one with the Two of Swords? Because it's reality. It's real. That's how life works. You know. You already got victory on the table anyway, but look, it came with a catch, right? We don't need, it's not two Six of Wands here. It's Six of Wands, but it's not my birthday. And they all yelled surprise. I guess I should just go with it. You know, you're finding out something you didn't know. It makes you feel good, but there's a but. Why's the moon here? You're not going to need a flashlight to see it. This is the divine masculine energy. It's them. They're lit up. And you're lit up on this side. You're about to get informed. Okay? This is going to light this up. It's crossed by death card. See what I'm saying? Change. This connection's getting a reboot. Something you thought was dead, not dead. Something you didn't know, you now know. What you do with it, I don't know. The universe says it's good. On the surface, it may be stressful. It may not seem good on the surface. And we talked about that. Had to have been the energy weather update at the very least, where I said, be careful about taking things at face value and thinking, oh, this is going to be a pain in the ass. Oh, this is going to be this. You know, I seem to remember, I watched them, but wasn't there a Queen of Wands with a Ten of Wands crossing it or some kind of shit like that in that energy thing? It's a bit of that. What's on top here? The devil. Well, here's the imagery. I said, this lights it up. You won't need a flashlight to see it. Look. Angel energy coming in, lighting that up. Something you were afraid of in regards to this person, you see was a paper tiger. Paper tiger means it was no big deal. All right, let's go. Why's that here? The Hierophant. That's angel energy on crack. That's the Pope. And that's devil energy on crack. That's devil. Okay? That's angel light coming in. You see something you were afraid of with this person. Afraid to know, afraid to find out, afraid to think, afraid to whatever. I don't know. Paranoid about, I have no idea. Proves to be no big deal. It proves to be something that actually works out to your advantage. Now you're not sure what to believe. I believe that. Oh, I believe it. All right. Bridging energy here, I'll throw it. It's the Ace of Cups. You get a new beginning in love with whoever this is, should you want it. It's death, rebirth, crossing, remember. Two of Pentacles. Let's go. Oh, I like this reading for you. I do. Two of Pentacles. Let's go. Two of Pentacles. It's crossed by the Six of Cups. Somebody here is doing, well, I don't want to say they're doing something different than they used to do. I don't want to say that. That's cheesy. That's a cop-out. Somebody from the past is returning. Somebody you thought wouldn't. Somebody you thought made a decision away from you is now returning. But it's under an energy of forced. It feels frustrated to me. And it's under an energy of something's forcing them to. What's on top? The Three of Cups. They're very emotional. Somebody, why is that here? Yeah, the Five. Yes, I said so. I said something's forcing them, right? And we started with a tower, didn't we? Look at the background there. Look at all that smoke and stuff. There used to be a tower there, right? There used to be what they thought was a strong tower. Somebody's very emotional. Somebody's showing up here. They feel like you're, again, I don't know how else to phrase it. Don't take me literally. Just catch my drift. But it's like something you predicted happened. And they're coming to tell you you were right. I mean, it's the only way I can interpret the energy. It comes in as feelings. I translate it into words. Take it for what it's worth to you. It might play out a little different for you, but that's the basic gist of it anyway. Right? Okay. Bridging energy here. The High Priestess. Something's come to light. Something's happening. All right? Something came to bite this person in the ass. It's something you predicted. It is. Somebody's secret got out. I don't know how else to phrase it. It's just what it is. I've got the High Priestess and the High Priest here. Again, you guys are a divine couple. It tells me straight off that you're the first person they think of. All right? Now, keep in mind, your energy is separate from all of this. It's probably why your reaction to it is Nine Swords. Like, what? Okay, well, what do I do with this? Because you've got a personal goal that's coming to fruition here. And if it doesn't happen within the first couple of weeks of the full moon, you can at least smell it. You'll see signs that it might happen. Right? All right. The Sun, why is it here? Their soul is lit up. It's on. It's on. All right? On switch. Yes card. Lit up. Soul. The Sun, why is it here? Talk to me. I mean, if I wanted to read that card perfectly honestly, throwing it down for the first time, I say, holy shit. That's what I say. I mean, that's what's there. Why is the Sun here, though? Let's get a little more specific than holy shit, shall we? It's crossed by the Strength card. Somebody's heart chakra is just, it's like when that tower fell, whatever that is, it could be a breakup, it could just be a realization. There's a lot of epiphanies coming through dreams. Intuitive dreaming is very common in this energy. People that don't normally do that are going to do it here, and it's going to happen on the DM side, obviously, for sure. That's what most of this incoming energy is. I mean, most of you watching are DFs in the soulmate cycle, but I do have a few enlightened DMs here, but that puts you on the other side. So your energy's balanced. That being said, somebody's heart chakra got pried open when that tower fell. You're the first person they thought of. Oh, I believe it. What's on top? The Seven of Cups. What's that here? The Nine of Cups. What's the bridging? The Emperor. You know he had to show up, the Emperor, right? I mean, he's been the star of the show here the last couple of days. He's still showing up in my offline readings too. I want to take one more. Yeah. I'm going to pull one more bridging energy. I want to give you a good read on that. Four of Cups. Somebody's coming to do something they didn't do before. Okay? I'm just going to leave it there. It's different for all of you. But sort of like the way on your side, you've got a personal goal that's coming to fruition. On their side, a goal is sort of reappearing that they sort of feel like they have to take care of on their side. Okay? All right. Okay. All right. Taking care of something they didn't do before. Six of Wands. Now, it is a victory for you. Your energy is attached to this and this. Frankly, your energy is attached to all of it. But these two are definitely tied together. It's a victory, but on the outset, well, as it happens, it may not seem like a victory. I don't know why. We're going to find out. We'll get there. Tell me about the Six of Wands here. Now, I got your heart chakra is open too, but you seem to be pointed in another direction, strangely enough. Now, I think this catches you by surprise. It better not, because I'm telling you about it. But I'm saying if you didn't get this reading, I think this catches you by surprise. Make a free will decision right now to not be surprised. Maybe. Let's see. Five of Swords. It's crossed by the Ten of Wands. We don't know, but I don't know what this means yet. These are tied together. I've got to pull on this first. I didn't get, I mean, when I expand on the Nine of Swords, I get, you got your own inner demons. The Ten of Wands, I'm right. So far, I'm right. I said it feels like a victory, yet you don't quite know how to respond to it. Well, it does. It's a Ten of Wands. It's a burden for you to find out this, to have this person show up. Why? What's on top? The Knight of Wands. Somebody comes rushing in. It's victory. It's what you once wanted. Why is that here? The Wheel of Fortune. Now you want something else. It's what you once wanted, but now you want something else. Or you're with somebody else. But here's your dilemma. The Page of Cups. You still want this too. And that's why these two cards came out. That's why it came out this way. Whether you know about it or not makes no difference. There's something about this person that their timing is off. You got some other personal goal. You got some other things going on. Their whole belief system has crashed. Now they believe they want you. Something along those lines. There's something you find out. It's the wrong timing. But your problem is, your dilemma is you still want it. You got this real burden here about all this because here they come and yeah, this is great. But your situation is different than it was when you once wanted it, but you still want it. Page of Cups is the bridging energy. And that's read with the Ace of Cups. One side wants it more than the other. Somebody's bringing a big cup. And you're like, well, most of my cup goes to somebody else or something else. I think you're distracted. Whether you have somebody or not, I have no idea. It doesn't matter. You might be distracted with work thing or move it thing, or you've decided to change states or change countries or something. And now this person shows up. Hey, I bought the house right next to you. What? You bought the house right next to me? I just sold mine. I'm moving to Montana. Gonna be a dental floss tycoon. Right? Any Frank Zappa fans know what I'm talking about there. But anyway, at the end of the day, you still want it. So let's clarify. The Nine of Swords, the Devil, and the Five of Swords. Let's talk about it. Oh, we definitely doing it extended on this one. Look at you all. There's that word again. It keeps coming up lately. Hedonism. It's going to be there while Venus is in Taurus for sure. Okay. You're trying to think of all kinds of devious ways you could have your cake and eat it too. That's out of character for you. Let's do it. Tell me about the final outcome. Let's clarify the Nine of Swords, the Devil, and the Five of Swords. Look at you. You still want it. Well, maybe there's a way. I don't know. It's crossed by the Chariot, the environmental energy. You're trying to still find a way. It's rooted in this, but you're trying to still find a way to make this happen. Maybe this is somebody you always want. Maybe if it's a banging thing, maybe it's somebody you always wanted to bang. Or you'd like to bang again. Maybe you're with somebody else, but you know that this energy was better. And now they're back, and it turns out that, again, the timing is just way out of whack here. On your side, a personal goal is being realized. On their side, a whole change in their belief system, their life is coming crashing down around them. Right? That tower we started with is attached to all of that. All right, what's on top? The Lovers, yeah. I'm telling you, you want this. You do. Watch the Lovers here. The Knight of Swords. If there's a will, there's a way. You're going to find some way to take. Oh, okay. What's the bridging energy then? Yeah, the Moon, and it starts right here. The Moon. You're going to keep this quiet. You're going to do something with this person in the dark of the night. You're going to do something. You're going to do something with this person, but you're going to keep it quiet. You're going to. I don't know how else to phrase it. All right. I mean, let's do something crazy here. Let's grab the lights. No, let's grab the little animal deck. Randomly at the bottom is a Wheel of Fortune. That's that. These are tied together. Let's pull on the Moon. Give me the Moon. Clarify the Moon. The bridging energy here. I'm doing that because I see what falls on top of you when it's them. Now, I want to see what falls on top when it's you. Right? Because it's your final outcome. All right. Let's see where we go. The Moon. So basically, you got something else. You're focused on one thing, and the DF is focused over here. The DM is focused over here. They show up with something you once wanted, but for some reason, you either can't have it, or you're distracted with something else, or you've got a personal goal that's being done, but you're trying to find a way to still get it because that devil is screaming to you. This is a big deal. I think with the Five of Swords there, it's a bit of a false victory either way. So just do what makes you happy. I would give in to do what you want to do, but I would give in to the devil if I were you in this case. If you think you can get away with it. I wouldn't normally advise that, but as long as you know it's a false victory. You know, it's the Five of Swords. It's a bit of a cheat, right? It's like somebody giving you the cheat codes to something, you know. You're not the superstar. You have the cheat codes, you know. But it is what it is. Why is the Moon here? Let's go. Tell me about it. Yeah. See that Knight of Wands? He shows up here. We pick up the deck. There's a Wheel of Fortune at the bottom. So now we've had a Wheel of Fortune, Knight of Wands, Knight of Wands. Somebody's showing up here. You're trying to, you get all, I don't want to say sneaky dinky. You're afraid what might happen if you do, and afraid what might happen if you don't. This nine of Swords is a bit of a damned if you do, damned if you don't energy. What's on top? The King of Cups. Why is that here? The Four of Pentacles. What's the bridging energy? The Eight of Pentacles. You feel like this person, whoever this is, when they come in, they put you in a position where you're afraid not to take action because it feels like the last time. It's the opposite of that old Foreigner song, Feels Like the First Time. This is Foreigner singing in reverse, where we back the record up, feels like the last time. Okay? Feels like something about this feels like it's a one-time shot. This is it. This is all you got. Right? Something about it. Whatever it is. I'm going to... Again, I give the advice to go for it. I would. Again, I've got somebody coming in. You've got enough empathy to deal with this. You're reflecting as the Empress. They're coming towards you. It feels like it's your only shot at it. Whatever it is. Person, place, or thing. I don't know. It's going to vary for all of you. For most of you, this feels like a lot of lovey-dovey here. Okay? It's what it feels like. Let's see what else the universe wants to tell you. Do what you want to do. Make your own decisions. But I say have some fun if you can get away with it. As long as it's not hurting anybody, you can be creatively selfish here. It benefits you. But if it's going to hurt another person or knock energy out of balance, I wouldn't do it. You'll pay for it later. It'll come back on you threefold. So use your head. All right? Don't just think with your zipper. All right? All right, here we go. Or your bra strap, one or the other. Let's do it. All right. 3 cards from the bottom and a crossing card. We're going to have to pull some wicked voodoo on this. That devil is for you. Oh, that's going to be great. We're going to open the extended, pulling on that devil. I'm telling you right now. Woo! There's going to be some strawberry moons around here. All right, here we go. 3 cards from the bottom and a crossing card. What do we got? Oh. Where's he at? There he is. You see that right there? There he is. All right. 4 of Pentacles. Love geese. The Magician. And there you are again, where we started. The Queen of Pentacles, right there. Well, Queen of Wands, maybe a little bit. On the surface, you may choose to reject it. I don't know. But this doesn't have to do with any of this, really. This is sort of something else here. You really don't, you're really kind of, I don't want to call you self-absorbed in this energy. You're not really self-absorbed. It's like what I talked about in the energy weather update with the Queen of Pentacles. You're in the woods in a robe with your pentacle and some sticks in your hair, and you just want to relax in your woods throne kind of a thing. You just want to chill out. You're not really self-absorbed. You're sort of in your own little world here, but I'm encouraging you to poke your head out of it. You're going to have to try to poke your head out. You don't want to. You want to hold back, but you're going to have to. But if you try, the reward is substantial, okay? It's sort of like an energy where if I'm to take this and turn it into like 3D real world energy, all you want to do is sit around and binge watch TV and eat junk food. And people keep knocking at your door. And it's kind of pissing you off a little bit because you just want to binge watch TV. I get it. You want to hold back. You want to hide. You want to watch TV with the headphones on so the people outside can't hear it. But it benefits you greatly to just, every time somebody knocks, go see who it is. You can get rid of them after you see who it is if you want to. But there's some energies that you're going to want to let in. Okay? Just keep that in mind. That's all I'm saying. That's your reading. If you want the extended, there's probably a couple of links at the top of the description. In fact, I'm sure they are, with each one of you getting a devil. Woo, doggy. All right, here we go. Full moon in Sagittarius. That's your reading. I hope it was helpful. Good luck.